For months, reports have been coming out telling us that former Trump administration staffers have been having a tough time finding jobs in Washington, D.C. And unfortunately for those people, it looks like their job of finding a new job is going to become even more difficult in the very near future. CNN President Jeff Zucker finally did something decent, and he's been telling people at his network that they will not be hiring any former Trump administration staffers because they have all been complicit in spreading Donald Trump's lies. Also, not to mention the fact that most of them seem to do a pretty good job of lying on their own, even when they're not having to lie for the President of the United States. So those staffers who, according to Politico, are planning a mass exodus following the midterms are going to have to search even harder to find gainful employment, especially if they want to stay in the politics or media arenas. But here's the thing that drives me crazy about this is that CNN continues to put these people on the air. You know, you don't have to hire them as a contributor, but you're still just putting them on the air anyway. And then they're spreading the lies. They're spreading Trump's lies. They're spreading other lies to cover for his lies. It's the same thing. If you don't want the lies on your network, stop booking them to come on your programs, especially people like Kellyanne Conway. You know that she's not going to give you any kind of decent political analysis or any real world talking points about what's really happening. She's going to sit there, cover for the president, create lies, create alternative facts, and then you're going to be playing from behind trying to fact check her every time she opens her mouth. Stop wasting your own time and don't even put them on the air at all. Jeff Zucker with CNN, actually in a sit-down interview earlier this week, said the reason his network covers Donald Trump so much is because when they cut from the Trump story, the audience goes away. So when you try to reconcile these two statements, honestly, I don't think that CNN is going to put a, halt to hiring anyone from the Trump administration or even putting them on the air. CNN is desperate for ratings right now, and they're going to do whatever it takes to get those ratings, even if it means hiring people from this administration. They probably wanted a little bit of good publicity, probably wanted to come out there and say, hey, look, we're going to do something good and we're not putting these liars on the air. And as soon as everyone forgets that they ever said that, they're going to start accepting resumes and start the interview process for people from the Trump administration to see if any of them are a good fit for their network, regardless of how honest and trustworthy they are. One of the sponsors for our content today is newsvoice.com. Newsvoice.com is a new news website that actually allows users to upvote stories, submit stories, and provide multiple sources for any story on there. It's truly a user-based news organization providing viewpoints left, right, center, and everything in between. And what's so important about this is that the corporate media, most media outlets in this country, are controlled by only a handful of major corporations. Because of that, they don't report on many of the stories that actually matter to your daily life. Many of the kinds of stories that we cover here on Ring of Fire, you can also find on sites like newsvoice.com. They also have a free app for both iOS and Android devices, which you can download by going to newsvoice.com/ROF. Again, this is a user-supported site, fully democratized, ready for you to upvote stories, add what you can, and provide as many sources as possible so that everyone can see different viewpoints, different sources, and understand that this is what news was truly meant to be. Again, download the free iOS or Android app by going to newsvoice.com/ROF.